You seen any good movies lately?
Yes.
You want to tell us what it was?
Right. That was it. I'm like, have you seen? Yes.
Yep, that's it.
Awkward pause. But no, I did. I just watched a movie called Zootopia.
Oh, because it just hit Netflix.
Yes, that's exactly why I just watched it. Thank you for letting them know that I'm cheap and I don't like to go to the movie theaters.
Or you didn't get a chance to go to movie theaters to see it, so it finally hit Netflix, and you're like, oh yeah, I didn't see that movie because I was busy.
Look at that. Oh.
Did you like it?
Take lemons and make them lemonade. And
No,
turn lemons. That's not how you say it?
No, just it doesn't apply here.
Right. Okay, anyways, point is, Zootopia. I saw that. Did you see that movie?
Yes, I loved it. It was
I
awesome.
thought it was like, first of all, let's talk about something real quick. Like, real quick, okay? We're going to have to be bros on this one, you feel me? I know. But didn't that little rabbit have a little donk though? Like, she had a shape and everything. I was like, wait a second now. Wait a second. Hold on.
She enters the
when she put on that uniform,
of,
I was like, oh, excuse me, little rabbit. All right, I see you. That's the hop on, girl. That's the hop on, girl.
You hitting on the rabbit.
I wasn't
She steps
hitting
into the realm of the rabbit from Space Jam. Whatever her name is.
Yes.
Jessica Rabbit?
Yes, no, that's from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit, that's her.
But she wasn't a rabbit, I thought.
No, but she was married to Roger Rabbit. So her name
that was her wife? That was his wife?
That was his wife.
I'm sorry, I hated that movie. I don't.
Well, I thought it was adorable. It's just adorable. That's it. There's nothing great about it.
Back to Zootopia. So you like the movie?
Yes, I did. I like the movie. Little Rabbit, I'm just saying. I mean, I would say she could get it, but then it like goes to a whole nother like animals and humans, and I'm not about that life.
How about we just start the show? Shut up! Welcome to the Real and Real Podcast. My name is David, and I am here with my co-host, Eve.
Who needs a new job?
Here on the Real and Real, we take a concept or character from a movie and ask the question, what if it or they were in the real world? We write those questions on a piece of paper, put them in Eve's Rubik's Cube purse, and Eve picks one out, and then we discuss. Eve, how about you pick something out of the purse?
Let's see what we got today, shall we? What if Jurassic Park was a real place?
It's a dinosaur.
Have you seen the movie?
All
of the movies?
I have seen them all except for the newest one they did.
Do you remember them?
Yeah, the old one when no. My storytelling, I tell you boys, something else.
Yeah, the old one. Yeah.
Yeah, the old one when they first go to the island and it's a park. They're actually like, parkish.
Yes.
Then you have the other one.
Do you actually remember the story or just that they went to the park?
I remember most of the story.
Why are the kids there?
Because of the father. No, because it's the park. The mom? I don't know. What? I mean, I assume they didn't have a babysitter. What do you mean? Why are the kids there?
Well,
what?
I mean...
Science project?
I really got to go on this trip and... Lucy's busy doing homework, so I guess I can take these kids with me. It's only, like a couple days trip, even though it's darn babysitter.
Why were the kids with them? Because they were with their dad, right?
Was that their parents? Yeah, it was their dad.
Yeah, I was about to say they were family.
I don't know why they were there, but it wasn't.
I feel like they wanted to try to save the children if it wasn't family. I think babysitter is a pretty good answer.
Okay, I'm going to start on that.
No, why were the kids there?
I think because of the dad. I think you're right.
Oh, okay.
But I can't remember why the dad was there. Somebody's a paleontologist.
He worked like with the animals or something.
I don't think that was
the system. He did something.
I don't think that
and
was
then the second one was after the fact. Like the aftermath of it. And the third one's the one I haven't seen.
You said you've seen all of them.
No, except for the newest one.
You said the third one you haven't seen. There's three. Isn't there three?
Yeah,
no, isn't there four?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought there were four. Hold on a second.
I was going to say, let's find out. I just said how many? 4 films. So I didn't see. Yeah, so I've seen all 3. Except for the one that's just called Dinosaur, apparently. Oh no, Jurassic World. I don't think I saw the first one.
Okay, I remember the first one the most, obviously. The second one, if I'm not mistaken, has a talking dinosaur in it that somebody dreamed up. Because he said, Alan. And he talked to yeah, that was in the movie.
That was stupid.
Yes, it was.
If you think about it, all of the Jurassic Parks are pretty stupid. They're not that great movies. They were there at that time, and, you know, they satisfied... I don't know what they satisfied. Because I wouldn't, like, openly be like, all right, I gotta go watch Jurassic Park again. That would never happen.
They were fun. I like them.
People like
dinosaur movies.
I think I like the third one. I feel like that's the one I really care for.
I think I like only the first one.
I know I like the one with the kids because I think they came close to death so many times.
All of them had kids, I thought.
Well, the first kids, the little blonde haired and whatever the little boy was, I like that one because they came close to death like so many times.
I like the first one.
Yeah, that's more realistic
facts
in regards to death. Jurassic?
Yes. In the first movie, everyone remembers the famous scene where they're in the truck and the water starts vibrating on the dashboard.
Yes.
In order to imitate that, to make that happen, they put a guitar string underneath the dashboard and plucked it.
Oh, that's cool.
And made it vibrate.
Look at that.
There you go.
Fun fact.
That could be false. I believe it's true.
Somebody tweet us and be like, yeah, you're wrong.
You're wrong, but
they
for
just
some reason that
up,
popped in my
all.
head, so I believe it's right. I do remember that the T-Rex was malfunctioning a lot because it couldn't get wet. So when it got wet, it started acting frantically.
Jesus!
In the middle of cuts, they would take towels and dry it.
Right before he actually legit smacked somebody. Like, would you rather a real T-Rex hit you or an electronic one just knock you the hell out? Because
Okay, 3 points in 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so what was the question? Really? I don't know what I thought about it. What was it? From Goofy. Oh, for Goofy Movie? Yeah. What was the rest of it? You said. Dang, give me. Okay, remind me of this. Is the first one the one where a giant, what is it? Don't laugh. Tyrannosaurus? Whatever that flying thing is. When they were in the cave. Pterodactyl? There we go, pterodactyl.
They don't have skin on it. You don't remember the name of it?
I mean, a whole new animal.
Tyrannosaurus?
Whole new animal.
And we're back, and the question was, what if Jurassic Park was a real place? Ladies first.
Okay, so I said if Jurassic Park was a real place, that they would actually get eventually, within, I would say, a month, get shut down. Because so many kids would go missing.
Why are the kids going missing?
Because
are they wandering off?
They're wandering off.
Now, in your Jurassic Park,
mm-hmm.
is this the old school Jurassic Park or the new school Jurassic Park?
This is the old school. We have the what is it, the RV?
Yeah,
coming.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because they're not in the new one. They have bubbles that they're stuck in.
No, this is an open field.
Oh.
Right, so kids, of course, would just wander off. What their parents are doing, I don't know. It's the same story for why a child fell into a gorilla pit. You don't know what happens.
Well, the parent was right there, so...
Exactly.
Same. So this time, the parent's like looking off and the kid just jumps out the truck.
The parent might be right there still. Might purposely want their child to go missing. Okay. You know? Better than leaving them in a car.
Okay. Listeners can't see my odd face, but okay.
But yeah, they would eventually go shut down because this would end up eventually get reported, and kids, of course, I'm assuming bodies would end up being found. Eventually, because this is a massive island, and...
But who's going to search for these bodies? That's the question.
The employees.
I don't know. If I work there, nobody's getting found. You go missing,
Have you seen my daughter? She was wearing a pink dress with 2 pigtails and she went that way. Did she? Okay. You're not going to go look for... Ma'am.
If she ain't showing up on the cameras,
Right, like I can't do nothing about that. She
like,
probably left.
We'll call you in a week. Matter of fact, she'll get something in the mail. It's a ribbon. We found one of her ribbons. Thought you might want it back.
That's horrible.
Point is, we're returning property. And you know what? What if you signing waivers? What then?
Well, they still have to get shut down.
Why? You're signing waivers.
Because it's bad publicity.
Hey, ain't nobody worried about publicity. You come to see some dinosaurs that we brought back to life, okay?
Is that what happened?
Yes.
That's how it happened. Clearly. How
Well,
else
they
did it
grew
happen?
them basically. They took the fossilized and like in the embryo and stuff like
Artificial
that,
dinosaurs.
and made an artificial dinosaur.
Hmm.
That's all for your first one.
That's all. That's it. They would just get shut down because kids would go missing.
Okay, my first point is that Disney World was shut down.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Here's why I'll say why. Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Even Disney is like, really?
Yes, you can shut down Disney. Or, I mean, not like shut down, but it would close because of lack of people going
It would
to
be
Disney
like,
World.
so you're saying Jurassic Park would be like the next Walmart?
Compared to what, though?
Kmart.
Oh.
Right.
Was Kmart before Walmart?
Regardless, Kmart's not
You know,
around like Walmart.
I'm trying to think of something that was before something else, and I can't think of anything.
I mean, because, Walmart's been around for a while.
Yeah. Sam Walton's pretty old. Ain't
I
dead,
guess, I think, well, Kohl's, but no one knows that Kohl's actually was started off as a grocery store. Fun fact, did you know that
Kohl's started off as a grocery store?
The clothing store started off as a
I
grocery store.
did not know till you just said that at that moment right then. Thank you.
Yes.
You know what? I got something.
Okay.
I got something.
Oh, Quick Trip.
Kroger.
No.
Okay, BP. Okay.
Quick Trip.
I know. I'm gonna use Quick Trip.
Oh, okay.
BP was out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Quick Trip came along, and people were like, "Oh, what's this Quick Trip? I'm not going there." BP, they still have me my gas, and Quick Trip is like, you know what? We're gonna give you some gas, but here's some other things you might not or will need. Shop here, like you're going to a grocery store.
Right.
We don't have carts, but you can shove all what you can. And you know what? We're throwing some slushies for just like
It's
50
Quick Trip.
cents.
Oh, well, BP has that too.
They have slushies?
BP?
Not all of them. Because the BP near my house does not have a slushie machine.
I don't even know if it really has it now that I think
See,
about
now,
it.
I think you're mixing it up with something else because they
Right.
do not have slushies. But yeah, Disney World was shut down because no one's going there, okay? Because who wants to go to Disney World and ride some lame rides when I can go to Jurassic Park and see dinosaurs and ride dinosaurs? Because you know they're going to put in like a petting, like a little ride section where you ride maybe the
T-Rex
plant
for 10 minutes.
eaters that don't... No, they can't get you on the carnivores. You'll die. They can't... legally, they can't do that. They can get you on the plant eaters, though.
Oh, okay.
Don't wear any
That'd
green.
be kind of cool. What is the long neck?
I was going to say that, but then I couldn't remember the name, so I went right with plant eater. Maybe we should have brought out a dictionary
Of the dinosaurs
with pictures before we set on this
Was it
journey.
Land Before Time?
Oh yeah, that just kept going.
They did. You know, they really did.
That should have been an extinction.
Into our high school years. It was like, wow. But now I don't agree with you that Disney World was shut down because
You would rather go to Disney World than to go to...
No, I agree with you about that.
Okay.
I would rather go to Jurassic Park
Thank you.
than Disney World.
Thank you.
But
But...
after my children go missing, I'm
Why
not
you
going back.
No, we have all the safety precautions in order.
So how are you keeping this T-Rex sane and not trying to break
We have a
out?
huge electrical fence. Did you not?
So
See?
we're torturing the animals now?
No, they just have electrical fence. It's like the thing they use for, I think it's not sheep.
No.
I can't remember what animal it is, but they have...
Is it like a taser?
No. They put a wire up and they train them to think it's an electrical fence, but they never turn it on.
Oh.
So they assume that it's on. They never go to
Something
it.
tells me that these other dinosaurs...
No, we have the T-Rexes turned on.
Oh.
Everybody else is...
For the T-Rexes, we have
because that's a lot of electricity. We can't just have electricity flowing through, okay? You know what? Maybe we'll take out the T-Rex and we'll just have everything else. That's, you don't need to see a T-Rex.
A dead petty T-Rex.
No, I don't think it'll die from like a low voltage. It'll just be like a sting. We can change.
Tells me it had to be a little bit.
We
more
can
than
change
a little.
the voltage power, so it'll be like a little sting.
I feel like whatever would knock out an elephant, we would need 3 times that for a T-Rex, so he could just
I feel
pass
like 3
out.
times an elephant is the size of a T-Rex. That might kill it.
Okay, so we need it to be
1.5 elephants.
Yeah, 1.5
strength.
elephant strength to knock it out.
To not knock it out, just like, hey, back up.
8 with his little bitty hands. Anyways, okay. My second point. This might be a little off the rocker, right? So, You know the show Scared Straight. For any of you who don't know what Scared Straight is, it is a show where you have adolescents who have gone down the wrong path of life or are starting down the wrong path of life, and their parents apparently signed them up for this show to take a day and a half of life in jail. They don't always do overnight. Only severe cases have I actually seen where a child stayed overnight in a jail cell. And they have them, tour the jail, get in a jumpsuit, treat them like they would prisoners, minus the beating of prisoners. And they have the prisoners actually like come in and kind of interrogate.
Why does your voice go up like it's cheery? Let the prisoners come in and just talk to them. It's the greatest.
The prisoners come in.
You just went up for some reason, like he got happier.
Well, because the prisoners recognize their wrongs, at least those. They come in, they talk to the kids, and they're like, they'll interrogate them a little bit.
Again, how does this connect to Jurassic?
My point, with my
Are
second
you?
point.
Wait. Are you?
What?
I'm gonna guess. Are you saying that?
No.
Wait, I'm gonna guess it. Let me
Okay.
guess it. Okay, the parents
Mm-hmm.
have bad kids,
Mm-hmm.
so they're gonna throw them in the throw them in the T-Rex's little area and say, "You better learn."
Well, something like that. See, I thought of it. It'd be more so. It would be like a 3-day weekend. And it would be more so on the first film, so where it's just it's a wide area. So the kids kind of, how the little kids in the show, the movie had to kind of fend for their lives. It would be the same for the children, and the parents would have to sign a waiver knowing that your child could potentially die.
I want my kid to act right. Okay, but they might die during
during this.
As long as they're respectful as they die.
Exactly, and usually
we'll give them a phone to say their last words just in case.
Just in case. Well, I don't know about the phone.
What happens if a kid dominates a dinosaur? Like, you send them in there to get scared, and they turn into Tarzan, and they just dominate all the dinosaurs. They're obviously apparently going to.
That's when we just let them go to jail.
You can't. They control the dinosaurs now. Attack! How you gonna find them? They're in that jungle.
Well, see, we're not trying to find them. What happens? Because remember,
how will they go to jail though?
No, see, this is how it's going down. Okay, we have to take a boat. We have to fly.
So basically, you're flying over, just dropping them there.
You're just dropping your kids there. It's kind of Hunger Games, but with Jurassic World. Jurassic Park. Yeah, exactly. Bet your child act right after that. Okay.
Or be dead. I think most child
exactly. That's why you sign the waiver, because you have already. Because I feel like deep down, real deep down, I know some parents that.
What if a kid says "never mind" on the way down? Like, I'm gonna change.
Oh no,
snatch
lies.
Them up,
I don't believe you.
I think I was. I said it before I boarded the plane. You know what?
They don't know where they're going.
Okay, so once I see the island and the rumors start swirling, because there's got to be commercials. How else would you find out about it? Come straighten your child out. Send them to this jungle.
This is true. It would get popular after a while.
Exactly. The kids would know. So like, yo, I heard Jimmy, he wasn't doing school, so his parents sent him to the island.
Right. Did he come back? I don't know.
So, okay. My second point is really simple.
They died.
Yeah.
How did you know? Because that was the one I didn't want to use. Because I was like, that's so obvious.
But it's real life. If it enters into real life, that's how it is.
But who dies? Everyone dies? Who dies? Give it some depth.
You know what? I'll give it some depth. So it's just not someone dies, okay? Here's what happens. Meet the dinosaurs on the island. People come there, and they start losing some people. And they think, maybe we should shut this place down because people are dying. Somebody shuts it down, but they don't go, usually you got to go kill the dinosaurs or something.
Right. You got to do something. You got to dispose of them somehow.
But the creator is like, no, I spent years on my babies. I'm setting them free. So he shuts off the power plant or whatever, and just they set free. Everybody pretty much stays on the island except the pterodactyls and any other flying dinosaurs. They fly off. Okay,
right,
so they're just in the sky. Okay, right. One gets taken out by a plane. I mean,
or like takes the plane out.
Well, I mean, like a regular commercial plane, they just run into each other and they just blow up accidentally.
Someone tells me the pterodactyl be alright.
Against the plane,
right? Like he might hurt his wing a little bit.
A plane?
Yeah.
A
pterodactyl?
I don't think a pterodactyl is as big as a plane.
What? pterodactyls you've been seeing lately?
You know how big these planes are?
You know how big these pterodactyls are?
Yeah, I think a pterodactyl is maybe the back half of a plane, like that size. I don't think it's a full plane. That's too big.
But its mouth.
No, I don't think it's that big.
Okay, what kind of plane we talking about? We talking
I'm
about
talking
like
about a commercial airliner.
like a Delta.
Yes.
Okay, maybe they both go down.
That's what I said.
Okay.
But the plane goes down because of like it hits a turbine, not because it's just so large. And the pterodactyl goes down because it's just smaller than a plane.
No, the pterodactyl go down because of the fire.
No, because it got hit by a plane.
Oh.
And I think some of them, if I don't, other than the new movie, I don't recall the first movie having a water dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
The new one does. So if that one gets out,
It's
okay,
over.
the ocean is just done.
That whole what is the swamp nest monster?
The Loch Ness monster. The swamp nest, because you knew it lived in a swamp. Good job. You just mushed it all together.
The Loch Ness monster.
The Loch Ness monster. No, yeah. So it'll be out. You know, it'll
Kill it.
populate. I don't know how to reproduce.
I think it would rape.
Maybe
some-
asexually.
No, something tells me like rape a shark or something.
It's too big. You can't rape. It'll eat a shark. It's got to be a whale. Because it's basically a whale.
God, are you serious?
Yeah, it's the size of a whale.
Oh, Jesus. Interesting.
So yeah, he's off. He's like, go, my babies, escape.
Right.
But you know, the T-Rex, they can't travel on water. They just stuck
No,
there.
they're
So
screwed.
the island's fine.
Mhm.
I think eventually America will bomb the island, or whoever will bomb the island.
Japan.
What's your last point?
My last point is that if Jurassic Park was real,
Mhm.
nobody would go to this crap because it'd be so effing expensive to get to. You would have to pay for, like, there's no way Jurassic
good
Park would
point.
eventually shut down because no
it's
one
too
can afford
expensive,
to go
yeah.
there.
Well,
Unless you
no,
work there.
No.
No?
Here's why I say it's not too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You have people.
Groupon.
No, not Groupon. You have people
Living
that have
Social.
paid to get on a flight
Mm-hmm.
to fly, to the moon or something like that? It was somewhere.
Yes, that's $250,000.
I think that's enough to
Or
get
maybe
to Jurassic Park.
$500,000. Do you just have that laying around?
Apparently, these people do.
Yeah,
this is a life
the
trip.
man who owns Virgin Mobile.
T-Mobile, he can do it. That guy's very excited about life.
He should
He
be.
bought an island.
Yes, because
Exactly.
he has the money.
So him, Johnny Depp, who owns another island.
Justin Bieber. There's
Justin
3 people
Bieber?
right there.
You
That's
just
not
said
going to
Bieber?
keep all of Jurassic Park. To continue.
Wait, who else?
Beyonce's not going, so
She
Nah.
will. She'll take little Blue Ivy.
Nah, 'cause she already
Jay-Z
know.
will go.
Jay-Z won't say nothing.
Exactly. Justin
Kanye
Timberlake's
would go. I
going.
feel like Kanye would go.
Kanye, of course, because he's going to try to buy a dinosaur,
Right,
or put his
skin it.
name on it or something.
Right. He'd
Say,
be
that's
like,
Kanye's
yo,
dinosaur.
Kanye love Kanye. Kanye love T-Rex. That's how the song go, right, though? Isn't that Kanye love Kanye? Ain't that? That's how it goes. You haven't heard that?
I think I have, but it's
Yeah.
not like that. That's what threw me
Oh.
off. I think it's like Kanye love Kanye. Kanye the Kanye or something like that. I was like, okay.
Okay, cool. All right,
Cool.
Kanye love Kanye. Kanye
Love
love
T-Rex.
T-Rex. Kanye love all the animals.
You said, I think you're saying it backwards. It's T-Rex love Kanye.
Oh, T-Rex love
There
Kanye.
you go. It's like
Kanye love Kanye.
T-Rex love Kanye.
There
All
we
the
go.
dinosaurs love Kanye.
Nah,
There you
bro,
go.
they wouldn't like T. They wouldn't. I'm about to say they wouldn't like T-Rex. They wouldn't like Kanye. Kanye get his little ass snatched so quick, but oh my god, I can see it now. Kanye walking up trying to spit something to them, like, "What's good?" You know,
So dino.
right?
I rep these dinos.
Oh my god,
I'm a raposaurus.
you know Kanye would go because he tried to do a music video out there.
You are so right. You are
That's
so
it.
right.
That's it.
That- he will fund the whole island.
Yes, that's it. That's it. That's all you
Duh,
need.
that's all you need. All you need is Kanye.
That's like, and of course, Kim Kardashian, she would want to keep one as a pet for some odd reason for her child and Saint, which I love that name though.
When their child's name is Saint.
Yeah, they name him Saint.
It's more known by the North.
I like it.
Where were we?
Talking about how Kanye would shoot a video at Jurassic
Okay,
Park.
that's all you need. Okay, my last point.
Is it about death?
No, it is not. I think that there would be activists that would set the dinosaurs free because they don't want them caged up, because animals shouldn't be caged.
Because some buffoon would think that's logical. I completely agree with you. Because you're right. Because someone would think that it's a bright idea to take this Stegosaurus and be like, be free, be love, be light. No, that's not how it works. You would then be lunch. Like,
I think they'd have to steal a boat, a very large boat, to gather them one at a time.
Could we do a submarine? Or would
No, I think the pressure could aggravate the animal. Possibly.
That's the thing.
So I don't think you want to take them underwater. Plus, how big is like the boat? Sure, you can get a big boat. How big is a submarine to hold a dinosaur? You ain't taking the ones with the long necks.
Oh yeah, no, we're not taking anything that's like past like 5 feet.
The boat, you know, they could stand on top of it. I mean, it would sink half the boat. It has to be a very large boat.
Very large.
Like Noah's Ark boat.
Yeah, like double that. For a dinosaur? Noah wasn't carrying dinosaurs.
I know, but he had a bunch of animals, so it's like...
a bunch of animals, bro,
Exactly,
not a
so
dinosaur.
at least like the giant ones can carry one.
All of those, two of a kind, everything is equal to one.
Exactly, one dinosaur.
So we're taking one at a time.
That's a large boat. There's a large boat.
That's a large animal. Like, think about how heavy them things are.
That's true, the weight. But there's some large, I mean, a bunch of...
Could we not teach them how to swim, maybe?
So, let's take this. So let's break this down. Let's break this down. So the activists, obviously, they know they can't just run up in there and just let them free because they're on the island. So what do? Let's get a submarine. Nah, we can't do that. Okay, they can't take the pressure, and there's not big enough. Let's get a boat. Also not big enough. Okay, and we can't move as many as we want to. What are we gonna do now? Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sneak on the island. Okay, at nighttime when it's shut down, we're gonna bring out a little kiddie pool.
What?
Blow it up. And show the animals, the dinosaurs, how you stroke in the water. Just okay, 1, 2, 3, or how to do breaststrokes. Okay, so they can swim to.
Well, no, they couldn't do breast. That's only for the tiny arms ones. Everyone else has those.
Can do
legs.
doggy paddles.
Yeah,
so we teach them doggy paddles. Okay, and then we train them.
Which doesn't work.
For them, they will.
I drown every
well,
time.
they're tall enough. Can't they just walk across? Well, it depends on how deep.
I'm sorry, how deep? I'm gonna say it's the ocean now.
Well, they can get a good bit out the island. Just
they would. They get a good little chunk until they hit that shelf line.
Well, you know what? As activists, we might find the shallowest way to get off the island.
I feel like, you know what? This is how it would play out in my head. You got the activists. They're excited, little yays. You know, they're going to go here. They're going to be like, let's go. We're going to free these guys. Let's go. We taught them how to swim. They can do is they can survive. They'll adapt. And they all get out into the water. And they just all drown and perish. And that's how dinosaurs became extinct. Boom.
Activists.
Activists
killed the dinosaurs.
Activists killed the dinosaurs. Okay.
Let's go down to 3 points.
My 3 points. If Jurassic Park were real, they would get shut down within a month's time because so many kids would go missing. Next point, parents would sign a waiver releasing their children for a 3-day weekend to go to Jurassic Park to be tortured and survive. I'd say torture because, I mean, that has to be torture being chased around.
But what was the reason for this?
Oh, to scare bad children. I'm sorry.
Okay,
they would send their bad, ill-mannered, just whooping ain't enough, get your own switch ain't working, you know, trying to pull drug deals and they're 7. Anyways, they would send their kids to Jurassic Park for a 3-day weekend in hopes that they would be scared straight into acting right.
Okay.
Right. And if they make it back, I don't know. That's what the waiver's for, though.
Okay.
And then the next one is Jurassic Park would eventually go out of business because nobody could afford to go to this crap because you got to first you got to drive to wherever the freak you got to get to. You got to drive to your plane. Then that's gas. Yeah, drive to your
including
plane.
gas in this
Or
scenario.
Uber.
I mean, you take an Uber,
Uber. That's still money.
but you know what? I think this is a one-time trip.
Oh, a lifetime?
No, like yeah, your lifetime. You're going to this place once.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? The first ride for Uber is free, so everyone saves up. They say they don't use their Uber ride to that one time they're going to this plane ride. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay. Then you have to get on the plane, pay for the plane ticket. Okay. Then
There's a package, plane and
boat.
and island stay included. You just have to pay for your room and board.
Because apparently there is room.
There has to be rooms.
There has to be.
They had
rooms.
restaurants at the original one, so there had to be rooms.
You
somewhere.
lied? Did they really?
Yeah, there was a restaurant there.
Was it a restaurant or a cafeteria? Because it was like
I
a
think
facility.
the same, just one just doesn't have a chef.
It was a facility.
It's a facility where they ate food. There were dining tables. So when I think cafeteria, I think elongated table.
What's your point?
I don't know where they came from. Okay, my 3 points is Disney will go out of business because more people go to Jurassic Park than Disney World.
Okay.
My second point is that people would just die, you know, because the creator of the island would want to set his babies free because he spent so much time on them. Okay. My third one would be that activists would break in and set the dinosaurs free, and apparently we came to the conclusion that they would help them swim.
They would teach them to swim.
They would teach them to swim to freedom.
Swim to freedom.
Okay. Anyway, and that's the show.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to support us, please go to patreon.com. Give us $1. We'll give you a holla. Shout out. I like that. Okay, anyways. Or if you just want to talk to us, critique, if you have questions for us or something that we can talk about on the show, by all means, you can reach out to us via Twitter, which would be at Real and Real Pod. If you want to get in touch with myself, Eve, it will be Miss Lovely _curves. And David, where can they find you?
I'm at It's a Christian. I kind of want to change I'm going to ask you about it afterwards.
Okay, so you can find David at It's a Christian on Twitter. Other places that you can listen to the podcast, because we have so many episodes and so many more coming, guys. Get excited. Or don't, whatever. You can find us on YouTube at Real and Real Pod, just so you know. On YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, because I think it's fancy. We're going to soon possibly be on TuneIn and Stitcher.
Just add more things for you.
We're going to be stitching it on, guys. I mean, eventually you're just going to be able to find us any and everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Do you
know
feel
how
me,
many hosting
listeners?
sites there are? There's no way you can find us any and everywhere.
Hey, you never know. The day may come.
That someone just
Types
posts
in
us
real.
up everywhere.
Hey.
Every podcast that you can get to.
Like they say, nothing is safe on the internet.
You know what? Even you click on somebody else's podcast, it'll be our podcast in disguise.
Boom.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Show up on your TV.
Anywhere. But for all of my
like
R&Rs, that's what you guys are called. You are our R&Rs, our Real and Real podcast family. Oh, that was nice. I'm going to holler at y'all. I ain't got nothing else to say. That was it.
It's weird that you are saying things and then complimenting what you're saying, but not them. Just yourself. Like, you know what? That was a good job of me. That sounded nice.
Right. That sounded nice. If y'all object, by all means, hit me up on my Twitter, Miss Lovely Curves. Miss Lovely _Cubs, or at Real and Real Pie. Wherever you can find me. Why? Because
you didn't have anything to say.